The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide. There's a whisper deep where the wreckage sleeps, of a vanishing isle and secrets it keeps. A cursed coin, a siren's kiss, a deal struck under the moon's abyss. Raise the sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide. Drink to the drowned and the captain's lost, to the compass spun and the fates we toss. For freedom's bought with blood and flame, and every ship sails toward its name. Raise the sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide.
Hey there, role players, gamers, geeks, freaks, and everyone in between. Welcome to Deacon's Table. I am Deacon Blues, your resident dungeon master, and this is episode 20 of Southern Expanse. Yes, 20 episodes already, and this is Smoke Over Rustfall. I'm going to take a moment here to introduce our cast of characters. Rin will be popping up on the screen eventually. But starting off at the other end then this time, let's start off with Solvar. Solvar, who are you and who are you playing this evening?
Hello, my name is Dave and I am Solvar. I am of the Canarian bird folk, and my class, I am a luminarian, and I'm also a melodic diplomat and a nimble navigator.
Excellent. Excellent. And of course, besides Solvar, we have Kyan Rashar. Who are you and who are you playing?
Hi there, I'm Jen and I am playing Kyan Rashar. And she is a Serpentail of the Covenant class.
Excellent. Excellent. And then we have Jorak, Mr. Fisticuffs.
Yep, Jorak here. I play this coral back guy behind me, and he is a pit fighter, which is kind of an alternate version of the fighter. See how long he lasts in this campaign.
He's doing good so far. And then Ren, wherever Ren. Oh, there's Ren. Ren, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Kiri Morning, and I'm playing this lovely little lass over here, Rin, the Teshihiro fan dancer. And as always, I have a few screws loose and in search of catnip.
Excellent, excellent. Now, just to do the fun little things here, we're going to have our ticker going across the bottom this time, down there. As it's going across, you can do the whole like, follow, subscribe, hit the little bell icon, all the homework, I guess, all the boring stuff, the stuff that lets you know when we're streaming and what we're doing. And then, of course, you can click on the link or type in that link into your browser, the lnk.bio/DeaconsTable. That will take you to a list of all of our socials, including the very top one, which is our Discord server, where you can roll up a character, become a character in Foreverland, and perhaps be on one of our live streams and one of our mini adventures, or take part in our 24/7 play-by-post, which is always ongoing. And we're just gearing up to be switching to a new campaign setting from where we were for almost a year now, They've been in swamps, so we're going to change the scenery a little bit and move our characters around and try something a little bit different. As well, just to let viewers know, this may be a little bit of an awkward episode because I am, for the very first time, trying out our simplified naval combat system that we put into place when I started this campaign, but this is actually the very first time it's being play tested, so we'll have to see how it goes.
We get to swashbuckle a little.
So bear with me if there's any difficulties in the process.
Buckle my swash.
So when we last left the party, they had left the harbor of Elderlock behind, leaving it not as friends, perhaps enemies to some, but indifferent for the most part. The city was left in turmoil, not because of the party. There's really nothing they could have done, and the party was kind of caught in the crossfire. So they had to leave with a bit of a forced retreat. And at this point, they've had words with Captain Darius, and they've decided they are going to head back quite the distance, the distance to go to Low Forge, back to where they have the secret marble mine and the secret docks, and check on the trade routes and everything else and see how things are going, heading back that way. So just kind of taking things back to the sea and away from the dry land for just a little while. So for the last 6 days, the four of you and the crew of the Scarlet Reaver have sailed hard across open waters. Canvas full, hull cutting through steady seas, watches rotated with discipline, steel was kept sharp, rumors of any unrest traveled faster than the wind, and they were squashed quickly. So just in your own words, during those 6 days, how would Jorak, how would you have spent your time?
Probably just going through, since he is kind of a blacksmith on the side, just working on the ship. If there's any kind of metal work that needs to be done, he'll help out with that. Repairs, upgrades, study. So just focusing on his craft a little bit and getting his mind off of what's been happening lately.
Okay, make me, I guess you got smithing tools, so make me a smithing tools check.
Okay. Probably to add. Well, that's a nat 20, so first roll of the game.
Okay, very nice. Excellent. Good job. And all the repair work and everything else that comes up, you just whip through it. And on top of that, you can add 2 study points to your, to your skills in blacksmithing, and perhaps work towards maybe, as you're doing repairs in the ship, you might be working on a sword on the side or repairing a cutlass for somebody or what have you. So you're doing a bit of that work. So you can add something to your character sheet and start learning to build, because you know how to make the fan at this point, the Tesla fan. So you can pick another cutlass or a scimitar would be 2 really good weapons if you want to learn how to make those or what have you, but they are available. So that's how you've spent your six days of sea travel. What about Cayenne? Cayenne, what would you have been doing over the 6 days at sea?
Well, some various things. Spent a little time in meditation, perhaps, and maybe helped the cooks on a couple occasions. And maybe done a little bit of counseling for some of the more superstitious members of the crew.
So you've been working on squashing any of the negative thoughts and stuff that come up.
Right.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, that's a 19 total.
19 in total. So yeah, I mean, as I said, those rumors that came, anything that comes up, they ends up getting squashed pretty quickly. In the process, and from doing that, Cayenne, your rapport with the Scarlet Reaver crew has gone up by 1.
Okay.
Solvar, you are muted. I'll just let you know ahead of time. What were you doing over 6 days?
You're still muted.
You're still muted.
Find it. I was doing research.
I'm researching where the buttons are. Where is they?
No, I was. Anyways, what I would probably be doing is kind of honing in a little bit more on my navigational skills, using the tools, working with the navigator, and that's what I was looking for. Is trying to remember what was her name, and I'm thinking,
Juno.
Is it Juno? Okay.
Yeah, Juno Mistwalker.
Okay. So I would have been working with her as we were going through for the past several days. And then in not working with her, I wanted to focus in on my herbalism. So those are the 2 things I was doing throughout this.
You could make me a roll with your navigation tools. So it's a navigation tool roll. And I think for this case, it would probably be your wisdom based and then plus your whatever your navigation tool plus is, which is your wisdom plus your proficiency modifier.
Yeah. Okay. So we have, where are we? It would be 14. Okay.
So yeah, you do a fairly good job. I mean, you pick up some of what she's teaching, and you're able to follow along. The remembering it part, you're really not the greatest at this point. I mean, you've only been doing certain things once, and but you'll get to it. And then you're working on your herbalism a little bit on the side, and working on poultices and things like that. So when you're doing that, you can make me a nature check, or not a nature check. Actually, use your herbalism tools if you have herbalism.
I do have herbalism tools, so.
Okay, so you're going to make that roll.
19.
Okay, so you do really well to the point where you can take 1 study point in nature. And we'll talk about that again a little later in the Discord, because there are now subcategories for all of the skills that you can learn. And what that does is, like right now, you notice there's a lot of people in our Discord that are taking farming and farming arable land, farming swamp. Because normally, if you have a nature roll, you're making the roll and you have your proficiency modifier on it. But if you are, for example, a person that has the 10 points, their milestone in swamp farming, for example, if they're doing a nature roll for swamp farming, they'll get a +2 to that roll. And of course, with our skill system, once you get 5 milestones, you become expertise. So you get that +2 will be across the board for all nature rolls for you. So you'll get, a little bit of an added kick. So that's how we do it. So, and that will help out. Now, what about Rin? Rin, what have you been spending your time doing for 6 days?
Well, after her experimentation with the sand skiff, she's gotten a little bug in her ear to try and invent things, and specifically get this particular device that she concocted to actually work. So,
okay, do you have any tool proficiencies at all?
No, none at all.
Okay.
So she's
now, are you thinking of something specifically for land?
Yes. Basically, she wants to use what she knows of the ship and how it works, but instead of on the water, on the land.
Okay. Make me a wisdom check.
Oh boy. $19.
Okay. Actually, that's really good. I mean, you've only had 6 days doing it, but you do get 1 study point. in land vehicles.
Okay, so I got. Sorry, what did you say?
You get 1 study point in land vehicles. Because you said specifically you wanted to work on something for land. So once you build that up and you hit 10, you'll be able to actually have, you'll get a +2 for rolls when you're doing something to do a land vehicle thing. So it's better for you in the long run. All right. So with that in mind, as I said, it's been 6 days. You are at this point coming up to a familiar island. It is the island of Whitemane. It is the headquarters for the Crimson Gale and the Scarlet Reaver's home port. And it's finally rose from the horizon after 6 days of travel. You see on one side the black cliffs that are crowned in crimson banners. You guys dock. You start resupplying. You spend some coin, beneath the tavern lanterns. You have a night of drink, whispered speculations, all pass. And the day of provisioning and quiet observation when you first get in. Now, as the evening settles once more, you return to the docks where the Scarlet Reaver waits in patient silence. Amber lantern light spills across Whitemane's black docks. The Crimson Gale banners ripple from the cliffs above. Sailors watch your approach with guarded expressions, and the Reaver rests at berth, hull dark as spilled ink. The sea is calm in the harbor, but there is a lot of activity in the harbor. You do see other ships out there. I mean, there's probably at least 24 vessels in the harbor at this point. There's a couple in the actual ports in the dock as well. What are you guys doing at this point? Like you went ashore, the whole restocking, re-inventory thing that's already happened. Really, what are you guys doing? Solar, what are you up to? As you're like you have rivals here too, by the way. The Scarlet Reaver has rivals with the Black Wake Corsairs. They are always present in the background, always willing to cause some trouble if they get a chance. And it's a pirate lifestyle. The Crimson Gale is in control here, but only so long as they can keep control here, if that makes sense.
All right, I'm going to make my way up onto the deck. Probably position myself or heighten myself up on one of the sail rigger lines and kind of keep an eye on the dock itself.
Okay.
Watching the comings and goings of people and who's watching
behavior and so on.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me an insight check.
Insight?
Yep.
Here's insight, alphabetical order. Okay, that's a +5. 19.
19. You pinpoint a couple of individuals that they're clearly not Crimson Gale, and they're not just standard dock hands. There's a couple of open agitators in the mix on the docks that are. You can see them making you can't hear it from where you are, but they're whispering comments and they're saying things to passersby. You think you may have seen a couple of them pickpockets. You're not 100% sure, but it just looks that way as you go. So that's what you've kind of noticed where you are. Kyan, what are you doing at this point? As you guys, as I said, you've spent the day, you've had some drinks, you've had dinner.
Okay.
Back on the
dock. Kyan was thinking that she'd like to get a couple more healing potions, and if she could find even couple of greater healing potions, she's got enough gold now.
So you want to head down from the ship back down the docks and head into town a little bit.
Yep.
To see if you can find some healing potions. Okay. So you start heading down the plank the gangplank, and then across the docks and head towards the roadway leading into town. What about Jorak? Jorak, what are you doing at this point at the end of the day as you've kind of gathered at the docks looking up at the river?
Well, Jorak was going to kind of meander a little through the docks in town just to kind of listen in on whatever rumors are going on or any kind of talk. Since Cayenne is going in, he'll actually kind of be her backup and watch her back and kind of use her as a reason to go through the town. So he's following her, watching her, but also just keeping an ear out.
Okay. You could also make me an insight check, Jorak.
And okay, 16.
Okay, so as you kind of catch up to Cayenne, she's about halfway down the docks, and you're going through. There's people. It's busy. It's pretty much you see here. You're going past other pirates or privateers, individuals that just live here. Some of these may be rivals. Some of them might not be. Like, it's hard to tell. But everybody's pretty well neutral ground as you're here. It is the typical pirate haven. They don't play nice when they play fight. If you're play fighting, you're going to get a punch in the face. It's just the way it is. They have bar brawls on the regular. It is just one of those places. You don't end up murdered or whatever, but you might end up beaten up and robbed. It can very well happen. But as you're going through, and you notice that she's looking for something particular as she's going, but you're kind of watching the people, and you notice there are a few individuals that are standing out to you as you're going. They're clearly not friendly towards you guys in particular and the ship. And they seem to be, you see some of your crew members, they'll stack up some crates off to the side, and then you see one of them kind of go over and push the top crate over, and it breaks all over the ground. And then a few moments later, one of your crew members go over and they start cleaning up. Like they're clearly being dicks about it. So that's what you notice. Ren, what are you doing at this point as everybody's kind of, you see Cayenne wandering off with Jorak into town a little bit. They're about halfway down the dock now. Solvar is up on the riggings, just kind of watching over everything. What are you doing?
Well, I was going to go find a bar and get myself into some trouble.
Okay, you guys have just left the bar. You've been drinking all day and eating and you guys have already done all the carousing stuff.
Oh, okay.
This is like the end of the day as you're returning to the ship. Gotcha. You're standing on the docks. The four of you had regathered at this point, and Solvar went into the ship, and he's doing his thing. Cayenne's like, "Oh, I wanted to check something in town before we leave," and her and Jorak have kind of wandered in that direction. So you're standing now at the bottom of the gangplank, looking up at the Scarlet Reaver, looking at the people around you.
Yeah. So I'm just going to, assess for dangers and troublemakers and whatnot besides myself.
Okay. You're focused on the people you're passing by? So yeah, for you as well, it's also going to be an insight check.
Nat 20.
Okay. You kind of look around, and you also spot these agitators that are there, and you count 4 of them that you can see. And you're kind of watching. You see them pulling pranks, making underhanded comments, catcalling some of the female crew, insulting some of the male crew. They're being dicks.
I signal Solvar, and I point them out to him discreetly.
Make me a sleight of hand. What is your passive perception, Solvar?
19, 20. Dirty 20.
I'm sure you're probably fine with a 20. So you make these hand signals, and you're good at it as you're gesturing. And at first you weren't sure what was going on, Silvar. You see Rin down there by herself at the bottom of the gangplank and making movements with her hands. But then all of a sudden, very quickly, you pick out that she's signaling out 4 individuals. 3 of them you had already noticed. The one you just noticed now is standing not far from where Rin is, actually. He's about 8 feet from her, and he's kind of at the side of the gangplank leading up to the ship. And that's when all 4 of you, because again, Jorak and Cayenne, you hadn't gotten too far down. It's only been, like as I said, it's been a round of movement. You've gone that far. Is when you hear that first sound of trouble. A bottle shatters behind you, Cayenne and Jorak. And Ren, you noticed that one of these agitators that was there that you pointed out grabbed a bottle out of one of the crates that you guys had unloaded and smashes it against the gangplank, spraying the sour ale across the polished wood. And then all of a sudden, laughter that's very sharp and deliberate from multiple individuals. One of them you've seen before with other captains. You've seen even engaging with Captain Darius with a little bit of ego and power tripping. He comes up and he goes, "Wow, 6 days at sea. You get chased out of Elderlock and now you're here crawling back for coin. How much marble does it take to buy courage?" Now, that's the first time you have heard, and so far you can hear this. Other crew members can hear this. Actually, it's said loud enough that even Cayenne and Jorak hear. It's a little bit faded behind you, but you hear him say this. As someone has mentioned the secret marble trade.
He said this to me?
Just, you hear this voice
in general
shouting out in general to the Scarlet Reaver. A knot of rough sailors pushes forward from the group, from basically where that guy was, and all of a sudden there's now three others with him. One tears a strip of the crimson cloth that's hanging from the side of the gangplank and from one of the dock posts, and lets it fall into the water with a grin, almost like tossing it off to the side. Dock workers scatter. Lantern lights swing wildly on their chains. Steel flashes in the glow as cudgels and short blades clear belts. This is not drunken coincidence.
You will go in there and pick that up. And the rest of you, if you want to find out what courage is, come at me. I'll take one at a time or all at once.
What's up? Yeah, I see him and go boom. Boom.
And I prepare for battle.
Here.
And of course would
Here.
stop Jorak and say, "Think we better go and deal with this."
There. Cayenne is there.
Loudmouth Kitty's getting herself in trouble.
Over there.
Oh no, you didn't have to. They caused the trouble.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to remove this from the screen, and we're going to load up this. Oh, he's not there. I think that's about as best as I can fit it in, I think. Right there? Yeah. All right. So you got Solvar up here on the top.
Yep.
He's in the rigging, just kind of sitting there, right there. And you got Ren over here. Beside, we're going to say this is the gangplank. I didn't, not perfect with these map drawings, but they're there. So this whatever.
See, that's why I had to fly up there, because there was no plank for me to get across.
There you go. So it's there. The gangplank is there. You guys are. You've got Cayenne. You're up here. Jorak, you're right behind her. These are the 4 guys, and then Rin's here on this side.
4? That's it?
Yeah, there are 4. There are 4 of them. Yes. What are you engaging? I'll just put it that way.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I already had my fans out, and I was pointed at them, saying, "One at a time or all at once. I'll take you all."
On weapons, clearly, they're not. This isn't like throwing a punch or shoving you or whatever. This is they've drawn a weapon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've drawn steel. We definitely have to teach them a lesson.
Okay. So at that point, then, everybody needs to roll me an initiative, please.
Excuse me.
Silvar.
Sorry, 10.
Okay. Cayenne.
17.
Jorak.
You're muted. You're muted.
You're muted. You're muted, my friend.
Also 17 with the dexterity of 1.
Oh no.
I think Cayenne's going first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm +2.
Rin?
21.
21. Okay, so Rin, you are the first up. And the closest to these individuals.
So it's time to make some sushi. And she just goes at it. If I can find my dice. All right.
Is anybody else not in? Who's Silvar's in there? Who's not in the owlbear?
21 to hit.
That hits.
Yep. $12 points. Oh, sorry, 13. Yeah, 12 points.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That hits.
10 points. And my final one, 9. 9 to hit.
Okay. So you went. Let us do. Dead.
He's dead.
You draw. You dice, slice and dice him with your fans. I'm doing everything by the book here.
And then I finish off with a flourish to show the other guys I ain't scared.
You're showing off. Okay, so next up will be. Oh, that'll be me. You're gonna get. Yeah, they're not stupid enough yet for that. So.
They appear to be pretty stupid.
No, if they went onto the ship, that would be like a suicide instantly. They know that.
Oh, I
that's
thought. I mean, they split up, so.
Well, right now they're looking at the fact they're kind of surrounded. They got you on one side. They got who knows whoever might come off the ship to deal with it. But then there's the two behind him that they watch walk by. So that is their movement. I do not think, I'm just double checking, I don't think they have. Well, they can, I guess he could throw it. Yeah, they're each going to throw a dagger. One's going to throw at Cayenne. The other one's going to throw at Jorak. A dirty 20 to hit Cayenne.
Ooh.
And a 19 to hit Jorak.
Hits.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, they both hit. So it's not a lot. Cayenne, take 4. Jorak takes 6.
Reaction. His enduring fighter, he tanks the whole 6, and it just plops off his body.
Oh.
I need to get you to teach me that.
Do you take Cayenne's damage too?
No, just itself.
Okay, so you just tank it.
When you're hit, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage equal to your proficiency bonus plus con modifier.
So he made a solid hit on you, but it doesn't look like it.
Jorak just flexes his muscles and turns them to solid steel.
Oh yeah, take that. Next up is going to be Cayenne. You're up.
Okay. Which one threw the daggers? The closer one?
They each threw a dagger. Yeah, the one that's kind of in line with you threw you.
Oh, okay. I thought there was only one that threw the daggers.
No, there's 2 of them that were going after you. Yeah, one's going after you. One's going after Jorak. One's going after Ren. One's dead.
Okay. Well, since I'm close to this one, and he's throwing daggers, I think Cayenne would say, "Well, you bring toys to a fight. Interesting." And would, with their scimitar, which she had already taken out, +1 scimitar.
That's
would,
not a knife. That's
Step
a
forward.
knife.
Would use spectral reach to strike at him from where I
Okay,
was.
so you're not going to step forward. You're going to use reach
Nope.
from a distance.
Yep.
Okay.
Spectral reach.
So
Does he expect-
he chuckles at first as you say that. And you pull your sword out and you swing, and he's looking at you like you're 10 feet away.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? And next thing you know, as you're swinging, you see, well, people watching see like a spectral image of your arm extend with the blade in hand and slash. So it comes down in his face. So roll to hit.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
11 points of magical slashing, plus 5 points of psychic damage.
So 16 in total.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. That's him. I'm going to put down here. He's got 11 left. Putting their hit points in there. Make it easier to keep track of. Okay. That was Cayenne. Jorak, you're up.
Which one did Cayenne hit? The one to our left or the one down a bit?
The one to your left.
To your left. Yeah.
The one down a bit is the one with your dagger at you.
He's gonna. It's probably excessive. He's gonna look at the guy who threw the dagger, and he's going to crack his neck and activate adrenaline rush.
Okay.
And then he's going to walk up to the guy.
Run
An
up.
action. Well, it's going to take 5 feet to walk up. An action. He's going to grapple him.
Okay. So roll me a athletics check, and you can do so with advantage.
That is. It could have been a nat 1, but it's a 16.
You've got him grappled.
Can I, or would it take an action? Can I, with the rest of my movement, drag him over the docks into the water?
You can start dragging him towards the water.
I'll do that.
Okay. So you're here, and he's like right beside you. You've got him grappled.
Yep.
So you're because again, you've grappled him, and even though you're holding him, he's not going peacefully.
Yeah.
You're taking him to the edge of the docks. Okay, that is Solvar. You're up. Yeah, you are muted.
So the other guy's not going after Rin. That's not their move. Okay, I didn't know if you all three were together. All right. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to come off the perch here, and I'm going to more or less 1, 2. These are 5 foot.
Yep.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll go 25, 30. So that should put me down on the ground here. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, what can I do? All right. I guess what I'm going to do is cast, because I can see from here where in my position, I could see that the one is being held by Jorek.
Yep.
In there. I can't see the one behind, but I would have seen what was going on while I was up there. And this one here has made its advance up to this point. All right. You know what? Let's shine a little bit of light on this guy right in here. Right in here, this guy.
Which one?
This guy right there. Okay. Can
Okay.
you see it?
Yep.
So we're going to shine a little bit of light on him to give everyone an advantage when they're going to hit him.
Okay. So we're going to go.
Is that what that owl bear thing was?
What?
That's the map that we're on.
That's the map that we're using.
Okay.
Okay, so you got advantage on him, and that's fine. So that's your action. So we're at the top of the round. We're on Rin.
Rin.
All right. Moolah next time again.
Okay. Remember, you have an advantage on this character.
Okie dokie. Oh, I don't like that roll.
Well, then roll again.
That one's much better. 25.
That hits.
10 points.
Okay.
Don't like that roll at all. Oops. 19.
That hits.
7 points. Oh my God. 21.
Okay.
And 13 points.
Another one.
That's 2, Jorak.
Okay. So next up is me. So first things first, he's going to use is his actual strength plus 2. 19 on his strength check there, Jorak, to break your grapple.
Oh, do I have to counter roll?
Yep.
Am I rolling what, strength or
Athletics.
athletics? Okay.
Yeah.
17.
Okay, so he has broken free. At this point, he is taking his action and using his dockside fighter ability to shove you. That is an
Hey, that's my
18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so he shoves you into the water. Okay, so that's him. This guy is going to bring out his club and smack try to smack Cayenne with it.
Yep.
18 on the first swing, and he misses on the second. So he hits you once for 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
With the club. And that is all their actions. So we now go to Diane, it's actually you. You're next.
All right. I'm going to attack him again with the scimitar, assuming he's right next to me now.
Yep.
19 to hit.
That hits.
I'm going to use my Smite of the Bonded 2 on him. So that is, let's see, 8 points of magical slashing. And Smite of the Bonded, when you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expend a divine favor point to deal a additional 2d8 psychic. So that is 8 plus 2, 10 points of psychic.
He drops.
Excellent.
Okay. That brings us to okay, so Jorag, you're in the water.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make a athletics check to climb out.
Well, I'm in the water, and these are the docks of a place that's probably quite active. So,
Yep.
Since his party's really capable, and Ren has already gotten 2, he can't compete with that. So, he's actually going to go dive down, see if there's anything under the water, see if anyone dropped anything shiny or anything of interest. So, he's going to just swim down and check it out, holding his breath.
Take an investigation roll.
All right. That becomes investigation. A 16.
Okay, 16. Yeah. You do find there's stuff in the water. I mean, there's an old kind of tattered leather boot sticking at the bottom of one of the wooden braces. You see there is a rusty helmet, and I mean it's in bad shape, and it looks pretty old. You see another rusty item, and as you kind of reach towards it, it's a dagger. It can be cleaned up. I mean, it's not useless, but it's been under here for a while. And then you find 2 silver coins.
Okay, he's actually going to scoop up the silver coins and the rusty helmet as kind of a blacksmithing project and bring it back to the surface. And that's
Are you leaving the dagger behind, or taking the dagger too?
I'll bring the dagger.
Okay, so you got the dagger, the helmet, and then you got
2 silver coins.
Yeah. Okay. So that is your action, and that brings us to Solvar. What are you doing?
Okay. Solvar is just going to fly up high enough that I'm just about above here.
Yep.
Okay. And then I am going to bring out my crossbow, and we're going to pew this little guy here. Okay. We're going to make an attempt. It's been a while. Okay. I guess. So what's 13 and plus 7? Oh, so that would be a dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay. Woohoo! Now he's going to get it. So it's a 1d6 plus 4 piercing. Okay. Well, I hit him for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
It's something.
It's something. You hit him. That's fine. Top of the round. Ren.
What's my movement? Well, I'm going to dash towards that last guy, and
Remember, diagonals count as 1 movement as well.
Yeah.
And I should be, yes, I am my magical fan, I'm going to throw it at him.
Okay. You hit roll.
Don't not want it.
24.
24 hits.
7 points.
Okay.
And then my fan returns. Poof.
All right. So you throw your fan. And you've done your thing. That brings us to his turn. He is going to here.
Bugger off.
You're going to run away.
Nope. He is reaching towards Cayenne.
Mm-hmm.
Bite him, Cayenne.
And he is going to use his dockside fighter ability.
And Cayenne swooshes him.
17 hit.
Just meets it.
Okay, so he grabs you, and you see the one with Jorak just kind of double elbowed him into the water. This guy reaches out as he's kind of runs up, grabs you, and then drops to one knee, and you go over his shoulder and into the water.
The dummies throw the two sea folk into the water.
Either way, you're out of range for him. So he just
Okay.
looks at it that way. So that is his movement and action. So that brings us now to Cayenne. You're up. You're in the water. If you want to get out, you need to make an athletics check.
Do I see Jorak there?
Jorak's swimming. You see him swimming.
Down
He's
below
just
me.
coming up from the bottom.
Okay.
He's just coming up.
Yeah, I'll try to get up that pylon there.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
When he throws me over, did I hang on to my sword?
Yeah, you still got your sword. You haven't dropped it.
I'd probably
He
use
didn't do
shield
it
it because I
this time or
need
anything. He
both
was
hands to climb up.
Just give you a hip toss, basically. Hip toss you over the dock.
Okay. So I get my sword in and try to climb up that pillar. What am I rolling?
Just do an athletics check.
Oh, that's a. I have a high athletics. That's a 21.
21. Okay, so you end up getting onto the docks. That's your movement.
And grins at him and says, "That was stupid."
Okay. That's you. That brings us to Jorak. Now that you're at the surface again.
Okay, so Jorak is at the surface. He actually has the helmet on just to see if it'll fit. He sees the guy up kind of at the edge of the dock there, and he looks at the rusty dagger in his hand, and he just tries to chuck it at him.
Okay.
Kind of in return of the dagger being chucked at him earlier.
Roll the hit.
That is
And you do have improvised fighting, I believe.
16.
That hits.
And that would be an 8 piercing.
8 piercing. Nice. He's bloodied at this point.
And he probably has tetanus now.
Yeah. He's
That's a
not
pretty
going to live
rusty
long enough
dagger.
to get it.
Oh, I'm gonna put here. And, okay.
Oh, and never mind. He's already moved. I'm not going to waste that one. That'll be his turn.
Okay. Excellent. And that brings us Solvar.
All right, we're going to try and pew that one again
Okay.
because he's well in range.
Yep.
Ooh, 17.
Hits.
9 piercing.
He's looking pretty hurt.
Wow.
Okay, that's yours. Top of the round. Ren.
All right, I'm going to close the distance. and I'm going to incapacitate him.
Pitch back.
Non-lethal or lethal?
Non-lethal. I'm
Okay.
gonna.
He wants to
I'm gonna
torture
try
question
it.
him.
Make him
Yeah,
talk.
I'm gonna slice his Achilles heels.
Make him talk.
Okay. So you're just trying to injure him so he can't.
Okay, that was on a string. I'm gonna re-roll it. 16.
You only had one, and he drops. He's unconscious. You're not sure if he's dead or just unconscious. You know, because you didn't do a lethal blow. You know he's probably just passed out from pain.
Mm-hmm. And he won't
So,
be able to walk again.
No, not without magical healing. That's for sure. Okay, so at this point, there's commotion on the outskirts of docks, and again, it's like honor amongst thieves. There's like a group kind of crowding around, watching the fight, seeing who comes out on top. And it was clearly you guys at this point. And you do have your opponents. There are four of them. They each had, well, actually only two of them have a dagger now. But the other two threw it, so you guys can retrieve their daggers. So there's 4 daggers, 4 clubs. They all have the patch of the whatchamacallit, the Black Wake Corsairs. So they are opponents to the Crimson Gale. They are direct rivals.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys each take 100 experience points for that.
Okay. So, Cayenne would suggest to Ren and Solvar that see if they take him, if they want to take him to the captain, see if they are interested in questioning him.
Yeah, if you guys want to at this point, you can definitely take the individual up onto the ship. Take him up there. You take him before Captain Darius. And Captain Darius looks at the 4 of you and goes, "Ask away." And when he regains consciousness after a little while, definitely suffering in pain. He's been bandaged up just enough to keep him alive.
Does it hurt?
Spits in your direction.
I knock his teeth out.
Okay. Not even going to have you roll the hit. You just basically boom and smack him one. And he takes the hit, spits the blood out, but doesn't say anything. And Captain Darius is just watching the 4 of you. And
We have
watching
ways of making you talk, little man. You have balls the size of an elephant to attack us in front of our own ship with only 4 of you? Please.
So Cayenne is kind of.
So I'm just taunting the hell out of him now.
What he basically said, he says you're spoiled. Just because you established this marble trade route.
Oh, we established a lot more than that.
Yeah, so are.
I want to examine, and I think Cayenne's going to do something next, but I'm examining him. I want to look for markings. I want to see what faction he's come from, etc. That's what I'm trying to hone in on.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, that's in 16 there, plus perception. Where are you? Oh, another 2. So 18.
Definitely a Corsair.
Okay.
And definitely an officer.
Oh. Cayenne would be at the back of the room with when Ren's talking and it is covering any sound it might make, would cast detect thoughts at him.
be forefront?
I'll bring it up for
Actually,
you if you'd
the
like.
first thing that comes forefront in his mind is, I'll be out of here shortly. And then you get this thought, it kind of quickly crosses his mind. The plan worked. And that's the forefront of what he's giving off. That he thinks he's going to be out of here shortly, and a plan, whatever the plan is, worked. Jorak. Well, this is going on.
He's on the deck, actually back on the dock, just cleaning up a little bit. I think the tradition, he just kind of puts the bodies back in the water, just puts them back to sea, and then just helps the crew clean up and get, clean up some of the mess that they made, and just help. He's not working on the interrogation because that's not a skill he has. So
you're still down on the dock, so you can make me a perception check.
Oh, perception. That is covered by the dice. Let me look at the log and see what that rolled to be. Perception. Oh, that's a 21.
Okay, so you definitely notice as you're doing this, and you're not alone. Other dock workers are here. Some of the crew are down here cleaning up some of the mess, and they're dumping the Corsair's body into the harbor. But that's something that could be where some of those goods that you found down there came from. Bodies that have just been kind of pushed over and left to rot and decay or be eaten by something bigger. So as this is happening, you notice that down the docks, coming from the town, is an individual, and the dock hands and a lot of the other crew are parting, giving birth to this female individual. She's got thigh-high boots on that are black as black can be. She has this burgundy colored vest and these in black tight leather pants and this long black cloak going down, but instead of it covering over her head, she's got a tricorn hat that also is kind of a scarlet color with a black feather coming out the one side. And she's coming by, and you see the birth of people walking by. Kyan, you wanted to add something.
Yeah, when she cast that and got that thought from him, she would have stepped aside and to murmur into the Captain Darius's ear that I get from him his thoughts that they did this as a setup for some reason. They wanted us to do what we did.
Okay.
We
so
might want to get out of here
after
ready
what
to
you
go.
learned. Dorak, are you doing anything about the individual that's coming down the dock towards the gangplank of the Scarlet Reaver?
He's not being intimidating, but he kind of faces off as in, can I help you with something? Kind of questions them as they approach.
Okay, so she's approaching. Ren, what are you doing up there with this individual? The captain's still kind of there, and you see Kyan talking to the captain there for a second. The guy is being a little bit. He's not saying anything else, but he's being a little bit defiant and just kind of sitting there.
I'm going to use intimidation tactics on him.
Okay.
Maybe even a little bit of torture.
Why would we have him out on deck where everybody could see him? I thought we would have taken him down below deck.
Nope. It was done right where the captain is. We brought him to the captain.
17.
Okay. He's a little intimidated, but as far as you know, probably should be a little bit more scared. For some reason, he's not. Kyan, Solvar, and Rin can make me perception checks.
I promise you, if you don't give us what we want, you will not see the light of day again. You said perception?
Yep.
22.
17.
Okay. 17 so far. He's muted and blacked out, so
I think he's in the washroom. I'll roll for him. I don't know what his bonus is.
he's back.
Okay, 16.
Diane would ask the captain if he
16.
wants them dead.
Okay. So, and Jorek, were you doing anything with this other than facing off? That was it? Just kind of saying, can I help you with something?
Just asking, how can we help you? When she approached, that's it.
So, what she's doing, Jorek, as she approaches you, and you kind of stand there, almost like a barrier. Can I help you with something? Her hands dropped her. She's about maybe 8 feet from you as she's approaching, and you can hear the click of her boots against the docks. And she reaches down and she pulls out 2 scimitars that are beautiful, crafted silver scimitars. And she spins them in the air. And then she stops about 5 feet in front of you as she's spinning them both. And at this point, this is what your perceptions on the deck as you're questioning this guy in a sort of a semicircle with the captain's there, and Vargas is there, and Juno is there. And you're kind of watching this all going on, and you notice through the corner of your eye this flash of silver down on the docks, and you see this woman, clearly someone of power, doing the spin. And as you're watching and you're saying that, Captain Darius leans over and says something to Vargas. Vargas at that point grabs your prisoner, heaves him over his shoulders, and throws him off the edge of the ship onto the dock. When he lands on the bottom, he's not moving. He was just barely up to begin with, and he just got thrown down like 15 feet, roughly onto the docks and whatever was there, and almost right behind you, Jorek, where this body thuds. And Darius kind of walks past the 4 of you, or the 3 of you that are up there, and looks down, and she's like, the rest of them are in the harbor. You can take this one back if you want. She doesn't say anything. She just looks up at him, sheaths those scimitars, looks at Jorek, and then she looks at the body behind you and goes, may I?
And Jorek very politely nods and backs away and gives her the space to access him.
She walks up,
Kicks him
she
in the
gets
water.
down on the knee, and you see this really fine stiletto come out of one of her gloves, and she slits his throat and dumps him in the harbor. Just 3 more crew I gotta find. Don't worry, Darius, I'll be back for you. And she starts to walk away down the dock.
If I may ask,
He can't count. There's 4.
who crafted your scimitars? Because those are very pretty.
She completely ignores you. But they are. Like, as you kind of look at it and go, those are nice.
He'll turn and just help finish with the crew before boarding the ship. Okay.
Okay. So the rest of you that were doing that and witnesses up top and know a little bit more of the fact that this was a plan of some kind that worked. You guys didn't foil it, but it worked. Whatever it is that they were trying to do, they accomplished. What are you guys doing or saying?
Friend of yours, Captain?
She's a captain with the Corsairs.
The Black Wake saw their badge.
They're not happy about our opening of the trade route. We haven't had a moment really to speak since you guys got back from the day of restocking.
We had 6 days.
Likely only because they didn't have any hand in it and don't have any way to profit from it.
Darius is like, it's always about profit. If gold's not involved, what's the point? And even Darius says that with a smile. They want to take over. The Black Wake Corsairs want to take over White Main Island. They've been in power before. It was a while back, but they've held the island under their own banner for a while. Now it's the Crimson Gale, and we're happy about our arrangements that we've been making, and we've got some future arrangements that we are still working on behind the scenes. We're always working on something, but I did find out that so far the trade in and out of Low Forge has been relatively successful on the Low Forge end, but apparently there's been some problems at sea. Some of the deliveries were not made, never arrived. There have been checkpoints where they've been stopped and tariffed to go through certain waters, and that's something that in our line of work, we don't pay tariffs, or we try not to. So we obviously have to push our weight around a little bit more than what we have been. So we'll be leaving.
Want us to do?
We'll be casting off in the morning. So if there's anything
Okay.
you guys want to do this evening, I would just suggest do it carefully, because obviously the Corsairs are being a little bit bold for some reason. They're up to something.
After that, Kyan would ask Jorak, well, I was headed to get some potions. Maybe we should ask Rin and Solvar to come along in case we get jumped again.
Never go alone. Always bring at least one person with you.
Yeah.
We'll
Let's-
jump on board. Let's do it.
Let's go
Let's
play.
go shopping.
Okay. So pretty much you can find anything in Whitemane that is available, Player's Handbook wise. It is available. If it's a magical item you're looking for, it will be double the price. It's just something that here it trades a little bit higher value. So if you're looking for potions of healing, you can find them, but you'll be paying twice the amount.
Oofed.
I mean, you guys have got coin, but
Yeah.
that's how you want to spend it. That's up to you.
I'd get one greater potion of healing and a couple of smaller ones.
Okay.
So
Remind
so
yourself.
that'd probably be $450 if they're double.
Yep. Yeah, that works. Anybody else want to buy something, you can feel free to do so. Just let me know what it is. Certain items might be cheaper, some of them might be a little bit more money, but it all depends. But yeah, magic in general is just double the price. Just high demand.
Yeah. Because I know I still have 6 healing potions because I haven't used them yet. Antitox that I've got. So maybe some greater healing just to be on the safe side. Maybe.
Is
Two
there
greater-
anywhere that sorry. Go ahead.
So what's 2 greater heals?
Well, greater healing's normally like 150 to 200. So if they're doubling it,
You want to
300
make it
each.
300 each.
Okay, so I'm going to grab 2 of those.
Okay.
2 greater healings. Okay.
All right. So unless anybody has anything else, we'll.
Is there anywhere nearby that I can have an enchantment put on my second fan?
In one night.
I don't know.
Usually
I'm not a magic user.
Probably take
you
it.
find somebody that can do it, and they look at the fan. What were the details on that fan?
Do.
You're looking for a certain keyword that's on there.
It
magical?
it is mithril.
So it can definitely hold the enchantment.
Pardon me.
It's okay. Just keep going.
And
Don't you have a description of them?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I cannot find where it is. I know that it's, my regular one is a 30 to 80 finesse thrown. This one is a 50 to 120. So it is. It's the high level in the grades. That's where it was.
Yeah, and but was it did I put in your description when we had it as a masterwork?
Yes.
Okay, so it is a masterwork mithril fan. The individual can do it. Normally, they would take it for a couple of days. They will attempt it overnight, but your cost is 2,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
Okay. So they take your fan and they tell you to come pick it up in the morning. So, and that'll make it +1.
And then I have 2 magic fans.
Okay. So you guys do that. You spend the rest of the night doing whatever. And the next morning, as you guys are on the ship, you notice you've cast it out and you are drifting out of the harbor and away from Rustfall and from White Main Island. And you start heading west.
I got my fan back, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I will just assume that, unless I'm not going to say, "Oh, you left your fan behind." I'm not being that cruel today. But yeah, you guys, you're heading out and you start sailing west. You learn a little bit more about the ship now that you're kind of paying more attention and you're more alert to what's going on with the crew and with the officers and with the captain and with the ship itself. Basically, Darius is in command. His second in command on the deck is the navigator, and then his bosun is third, and then he's got the master gunner that he calls upon, which is actually 3 individuals that you know them to. They look like they're kind of goblinish, but you know for a fact that they're weir rats. They do have that. They do have the curse. So they are in the command sequence. You do know as well that the ship itself does have some abilities. There is the arcane wind speed that it can use and tie into, which basically gives this ship a plus 2 miles per hour or 260 feet per round. For 10 minutes. So really does make a kind of a boost in what it can do. But yeah, there are a few. I'm just kind of looking over to make sure I'm not missing it. What else I'm missing that you would figure out? There is a midship ballista. There is 4 grappling harpoons. And then there are some stores of flammable oils they use. But arcane-wise, there's the wind sails. There's ghosting mode, where the ship is silent when they enter ghosting mode. And then the captain has access to a fog collar rune that will create a 300-foot radius heavy fog centered on the ship, so that all ranged attacks made through the fog have disadvantage, and sight-based perception checks suffer with disadvantage as well. So that is what you kind of pick up about the ship itself as you go. So after a couple more days of sailing, the island of White Main is long behind you. The shores of the Summerwave shores, you see them in the distance. You see ahead the Alvin Swamp, which is there. And then, of course, you are getting close to the Taishihiro Empire waters, which you know are more patrolled and, again, more restrictive to travel, especially privateers going through the area. The sea stretches wide and indifferent beneath a pale sky. The Reaver cuts forward at steady speed. Salt wind snaps at canvas overhead, and the creak of rigging carries in familiar rhythms. Someone calls from the foredeck. Off the port bow, a brig drifts at an unnatural angle. Its sails hanging in torn ribbons. One mast is scorched black halfway up, as if kissed by flame and left to smolder. There's no pennant flying, no main flag flying, no lanterns burning. Even the gulls are circling at a distance. The vessel turns slowly with the swell of the water, the hull rolling just enough to reveal dark streaks along its planking. A hatch hangs open. A length of rope trails into the water like something abandoned in haste. There's no signal of distress. You see no bodies. There's no sound but the water against wood. It doesn't look. It does look like it's been attacked, and it's just kind of floating there. What are you guys doing?
I might suggest to the pilot to pull up closer so we can check it out.
How do we know that's not a trap or a ghost ship?
Either way, we'll have some fun.
How far is that ship away?
We're not too far. Yeah, pull it up here.
Can I
Do you
fly?
recognize it? By the build and the style, do you recognize it?
Let's see. We're going to do these at 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I think we're in, probably at 50 feet per square. So it's probably 100, 200, 300, 400, about 500 feet from the ship.
Is there a spyglass handy?
Yeah, there's a couple spyglasses around.
I grab one and check it out.
Okay. What are you looking at specifically? The ship, the riggings, the sails?
Basically, I'm going to take in the whole thing to see whether it's a setup, a trap, if anybody's hiding on deck, waiting for us. Just getting a sense of what's going on here. Or if it's just derelict.
Make me a perception check.
Why can I never find it? Perception. 19.
It definitely looks like it was in a battle recently. It looks like it has been abandoned. You see the harpoon cables, which even your ship has for the harpoon sides. You see they're along the railings and they're still loaded. They haven't been fired. They haven't been used at all. You notice some of the ropes have been cut. It looks like deliberately. They haven't snapped. They haven't frayed. They were cut. That's what you notice.
Why do we think, looking at it, they would have abandoned ship? Was it because it was damaged enough? Where would they have gone? They're nowhere, nothing close.
No.
Yeah, that's
Can't
my
tell looking at it.
Well, you do know that there are a couple of shore boats on your ship. Now that you're thinking about it, there is no shore boats on that big brig, and it's big, by the way. It's like twice the size of the Reaver.
I'm gonna focus in around like the areas around the harpoons. Just
Looks like the
thinking maybe
remaining
somebody
line
might be
took the
hiding
chance.
near them. If they're not been fired, they can still be fired currently.
Yeah, it could be.
So I'm looking to see if there's anybody or anything that might be nearby to trigger that.
Okay. You're watching. You've got the spyglass out, and you're looking. You're honing in. You're not noticing anything in that particular spot. Anybody else?
Jorik is going to look in the other direction and look out while we're focused on this ship. He's going to make sure there's no other ships, trying to sneak up on our blind spots or anything.
I'd be looking specifically for a name to see if it's got the name printed on it, painted on the prow somewhere, that we might be able to tell what it was, what the ship was called. Anything identifying.
There's no identifying markings on this ship as it gets closer. And you're watching behind Jorak. You guys are watching closer, and you get to about here. You're about 60 feet away from getting into like you're almost in boarding range as you're going and moving in that particular direction.
All right, I'm going to take flight. And I'm going to fly in the direction of that ship. And I'm going to fly up above it so I can see what's going on the deck. If there's any life of anyone, anything. Because I'm thinking that's what, 50 feet?
Yeah, it's about 60 feet to the ship.
Yeah.
And as just, like the moment the Reaver gets to this point, you notice at first, Jorak, as you're watching, from behind the reef shelf that you guys have sailed through, a dark hull emerges, surging forward as it goes, and it's moving at a good clip as it comes up to about here. As you see harpoons flying through the air. Iron biting into the railing and the mast. They sink into the ship. There are tar barrels crashing against the planks as something has thrown a barrel of tar from the brig side. From that empty ship, these little barrels of thing get hurled over. And flame begins licking outwards as they're shooting flaming arrows toward your ship. A war horn sounds from the hidden vessel, and as you're kind of, this is all kind of going quickly, but you're not surprised because Jorak, again, you've seen it. You kind of seen them coming. The boarders are beginning to swing across those lines right away. Boots slamming against the deck as smoke rolls low across the planks. This was never a salvage vessel. This was a trap. As they kind of get close. But yeah, you pinpoint that right off the bat. Now, first action. What is your first action? Is it going to be ship to ship, or are you dealing with the boarders?
I'm going to attempt to cut the lines as those guys are coming across, as many as I can, and drop them in the ocean.
Okay, so you are attempting to drop them.
I'm a little confused. Can I clarify?
Yes.
You said deal with the hidden ship that's coming at us now, that was laying in wait.
Yep.
Or deal with the boarders. I thought they were one and the same.
Well, what I mean is, are you targeting the ship, or are you targeting the people?
Oh, okay. All right. So that ship that came out from behind the reef is now drawn up alongside and thrown over ropes and whatever and is boarding us.
And they're beginning to come aboard the Reaver.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification, because I was confused who was doing what. Was the distressed ship boarding us now, or was it the other one that was boarding the other ship? I didn't understand.
Yeah, the distress ship was the trap.
Okay.
Harpoons came from both ships.
Oh, both
ships. Yes. The abandoned ship launched the tar barrels onto the deck of your ship, and then archers from the other approaching ship have fired flaming arrows at those tar patches on your decking boards to cause flame and chaos. Yes.
And
Now, I
that's
was watching specifically for those harpoons from that derelict ship. So wouldn't I have noticed somebody?
There was nobody there.
They just fired?
They just fired.
It's
Or they
magic.
appear to have just fired.
So, here's my thought on it. The crew has fought before, and they have protocols and stuff in there for if this happens to put the fires out with buckets and stuff. They have people who have those jobs assigned to them if that ever happens. And we have our own little gunners, right, and harpoonists. So I think that Cayenne would definitely be trying to get the individual boarders that are coming on the ship and letting the others do their jobs of putting out fires and harpooning and gunning, shooting at the other ship. That makes sense?
No, that's fine. Jorak is actually going to take some of the water barrels and try to douse the tar before it catches flame. Because if he can prevent the fire, that frees up his crewmates to help fend off the boarders. So that'll be his focus is keeping the tar from catching.
The
if
USS
possible.
totally not a trap.
Okay, so I'm assuming that all these deck people on our ship are not on the deck. So therefore, this little bird is going to go find the alarm and ring that freaking bell like there's no tomorrow, because we want all hands on deck.
Cheep, cheep,
Yes.
cheep, 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 cheep.
Please like, subscribe, and ring that bell, folks.
Yeah. Perfect.
I'd assume that had been done first thing we sighted the other ship, but okay.
Well, see, I don't think everybody would be up there doing, like, I mean, you have your normal people that would be on the deck doing things,
Okay.
but there's got to be a lot of people down below.
There are people that are there that are coming out. But I mean, they're not all the fighting types. Some are
Yeah,
the cooks.
we need everybody
Yeah.
in their battle station.
Right, the non-fighting types are the put-out fire crew. Put out fires.
Well, you're kind of at this point, the ship is being attacked from the other ships, because again, they've launched these tar patches that have hit the deck and shattered open. They're now being caught flame. If those flames are not dealt with, they could definitely burn through the reaver and sink it. So the fire zones are a big thing. You've got the lines coming across, so they're trying to board your vessel. So that's a secondary issue. And you do have archers in the distance that have fired. That they're not continuing to fire, but right now they have fired around to light off fire spots.
Yeah.
Now, all of these other people that are on deck here, are they ours or are they bad guys?
Those are ours. Just trying to find something.
Guessing Hatman is Darius?
Yeah. I got to get an actual token for Darius. It'd make more sense.
We'd, definitely would be saying all archers take out those ones shooting the fire arrows at us.
Okay, and we're gonna have these guys. These are bad guys.
Ooh. The Masked Marauders.
Oops. Oh, you.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
12.
Quick, someone cast
Oh.
lightning bolt.
They're gonna have at least that many if they're trying to board the ship.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot that are coming across at this point, and I was looking for a certain token that was going to help me out for a fire zone. There's one right there. Here.
What's that?
These are fire zones.
You don't have fire tokens?
No, I don't have. Well, I do somewhere. I just don't know where they disappeared to.
Oh.
So they're not showing up in Owlbear at the moment. So there are currently 3. Oh, I missed one. Should be 4. 4 fire spots that are going. So let us do initiatives.
Okay. 18 plus.
So I'm rolling for the crew, and I'm rolling for the ship separately. So the crew, ship. Okay, so Solvar, what did you get?
Okay, with my added 7, I rolled 8.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
rolled a
Cheyenne.
1 for
I rolled a 1 for initiative.
What'd you do, Cheyenne?
I did 21.
Dorak?
I hope golf rules work because I rolled a 4.
Okay. Rin?
18.
Cheyenne, roll a 20-sider.
Roll 20-sided dice.
Yep.
That's a 7.
7. And Jorak, roll a 20-sided dice.
All right. That is going to be, roll please, a 6.
Okay.
Seriously.
Top of the round. Cheyenne, you're first to go.
Okay.
So you
Have
see this horde of they're not pirates. These are Taishihiro individuals.
Oh.
Yeah, these are actually no, sorry, they're not. Wrong one. Right, wrong combat. Oh, there we go. Right one. Oh, sorry, these are part of the Corsairs.
I was going to say.
The ones
This is
that,
part of the group that attacked you on the dock.
yeah, that's what I
back
was
in
going to say. How did they know we were going to be here? How did they even know which way we were going? Jeez.
We were followed.
That's because somebody wanted to go and investigate. No
Or they
name.
had sent out more than one ship guessing which way we were going and got lucky with one of them. Okay, so is nobody's up on deck yet? Nobody's popped over the deck?
No one's jumped onto the ship yet, no.
Okay, so if there's a fire near me, I'll try to grab a water barrel and put it out.
Okay, so you are trying to douse one of the fire areas. So you can put
Yeah,
yourself near the fire
because there's
area
one right in
and-
front of me. So I'm trying to douse
Okay,
that
so that one.
one.
That
Watching as they
is-
come up over so I can engage them.
Okay, roll me a athletics check.
Athletics check. That is athletics 7. So that is a 18.
18. Okay, so currently you've managed to keep it under control. You haven't put it out, but it is under control. Next up on the roster, Rin.
Rin is going to tell the two to her these guys up here.
Yep.
She's going to tell them to put that fire out and call out for the other ones to go for the one on aft. And she's going to make her way over to the edge where all the baddies are. And she's going to bring some of our own tar to dump on them.
Okay, so put yourself where you want to be. Okay, so you're targeting these group in front of you with the tar.
Yep.
Okay. Make me a 20-sided die roll.
19.
19 with a bucket of tar. So this individual and this individual and this individual are covered in tar. That is what you have done. And you've ordered some of these guys to attend that. So I need to make a roll.
No,
It's
the
not-
one in the back.
Oh, okay. Back here.
Yep, those two guys, that one and this one here,
Yep.
to take care of that, and these two guys to take care of this one.
Okay. So that's what you're doing. And now on their turn, the harpoon launches from the other, their vessel, not the dead one. And it's just going for your mast. It is well, that's going to miss. So it goes, this giant harpoon goes flying over top of your deck and misses and splashes into the water on the other side as you go. That was on their turn. 18 Rin. Solvar? Wow, Solvar, you're next.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So now that I've seen what now that I watched Rin do what she did, I am going to make an attempt to take one of the torches and light those suckers on fire if I can.
Okay.
So I'm obviously going to move my little Karkai over here.
Yep.
Okay.
You light a torch and you fling it. So roll me a 20-sided die.
Well, my goodness, we have a natural 20. Unbelievable. Whoa.
Okay, so they are on fire.
Good.
Hot.
What is this?
We lost Cayenne.
She'll be back.
She will be remembered.
She jumped ship.
Ken.
Apologies, that worked at least, but I suddenly lost sound and missed a lot of what just happened while I left and
Okay,
came.
really not much has happened other than the fact the three guys in red have tar on them. Solvar has gone over, lit a torch, and has tossed the lit torch onto the three of those individuals that are trying to climb aboard and has set them aflame.
Okay.
There are two guys tending to the fire in the back. There's two guys tending to the fire on the other side of the ship. So that's what you notice going on at this point. And Solvar is just done. So Solvar, you're going to make me a 6-sided die roll.
6.
Okay. So this individual is now at this individual. Oops. Okay. Okay, so they are now on fire. That was Solvar. That brings us to the crew of your ship.
Yay.
So you got the two guys in the back putting out that fire, and they've got it under control, but it is not put out. These two guys, same thing here, under control, but not put out. Him here, and he is. Oh my goodness. Your ship. Oh. Guard. Here it is. Weapons. He's firing off grappling harpoons the other direction. Jesus. Someone want to roll me Someone roll me 2d8, and then someone else roll me 2d8.
I got the 2d8.
Okay, I got 2d8 here.
That's a
Okay.
6.
6 points.
13.
And 13 from yours, so 19 points in total. Well, actually 13, and that's 26 because it's double. 32. 32 points of damage to their ship. $50 minus 32.
50?
150.
Oh, 150. Also be
Yeah.
118.
Their ship has 150 hit points.
So 118.
Your ship has 300. Just for the record. Okay, so that was the crew. I believe there might be one more thing they can do. Is there a midship person available? No, there is not. Yeah, because they're with the captain. Okay, so that will be it for them. Will the captain do anything directly?
What is that character doing right beside Rin?
Oh, yeah, sorry. There was somebody. I didn't see him there.
These deckhands better get there and make their money, for God's sakes.
So he's firing the midship ballista.
Okay.
Okay.
Good job.
So he is
I
attempting
see him with my
to...
little birdie eyes. Come on.
Your little peepers.
Yes.
Does he peeps?
Jorak, roll me 3d10.
Oh boy. Okay. 10. 1, 2, 3. Hit a roll. Oh, not bad. 20.
Okay, 20 points of damage. So the enemy ship is now at 98. Okay, so that was the crew's turn. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and then we're at... So Silvar's gone, crew, ship, and now the crew of the other side.
Oh. What did Jorak do?
Well, it's not my turn yet.
Oh, Jesus. And what about
Yeah, he's
Captain?
after them.
And what about
Captain is up here.
Is that's Calamity Jane there with that cowboy hat on?
Yeah, that's the captain and 2 guards with him.
Okay. Oh, he gets
So they're up, they're up, they're up. He's up. He's up. He's up.
Jorak, clear the deck.
Do.
What? He said slowly because he's last.
Okay.
Enemies on the rail.
Okay, so these two are attacking Cayenne. So they will.
I was going to attack them. Okay.
They're a little bit back. And they attack you. Just kind of getting all of them into position of what they're trying to do. This guy is trying to, these two are climbing up here to get him. Here. Here.
Ooh.
Here.
That's right. Step in the flames. Go ahead.
Here. Here.
They're just burning and
So now I've moved them into place. Now what they're going to do is hand crossbow individuals. Miss. Miss.
Do those 3 burn over time like a rotisserie chicken?
They will, yeah, you'll roll damage again on your turn. And That one might hit you. 22 to hit, Cayenne, on the one.
Definitely would hit, yeah.
Okay, so that's just a hand crossbow, d6 plus 2. 4 points of slash, or 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Them two, these two. He's going to try to, he's going to take a shot at Jorak. 16 plus 4, dirty 20.
Yeah.
And that's 3 points of piercing.
He tanks it. Reaction.
Oh, he hits.
And what's the weather like?
It's pretty calm at the moment.
But it's daytime, right?
Yeah. Okay, so that's their moves. I think that's all of them. Except for the burning dudes. They haven't done any. Oh, no, this guy hasn't gone. So he is going to attempt to grapple the bird.
Throw the bird overboard. Yeah.
And misses. Yeah, misses completely. Grabbing thin air. At the end of the round, Captain Darius yells across the deck as fires are trying to be put out and some individuals are battling. That is Captain Core's vessel. Take him alive.
Roger.
Now, the captain is obviously on the other ship, so you're going to have to deal with these guys first. Or
Yeah.
try to. At this point. So, top of the round.
Well, wait.
Cayenne.
What about Jorak?
Confidence that
Oh,
will-
sorry, Jorak. Yeah, you're last. Keep forgetting. You are last. You're wow. I thought I rolled low.
Okay. So, 5, 10. He's going to use try to use some soapy water to help put out the fire, but also if there's any remain, create like a slippery surface for those around.
Okay. So
For
roll
action,
me.
he's going to try to take care of the fire.
Roll me athletics.
Athletics. 12.
Okay. Fire's out. And you've created a slippery surface.
And then for the rest of my movement, and I know this will provoke an attack of opportunity, he's going to use 15, 20, 25 to guard the midshipmen from the border.
Okay. And yes, it does provoke an attack of opportunity. And that is a 22
That hits.
to hit. And
He's already used his reaction,
Scimitar is 6 points of slashing damage.
and he takes it.
Okay.
That ends his turn.
Excellent. Now we're at the top of the round.
Yes.
Cayenne.
Cayenne steps to here, and with her scimitar attacks the guy directly in front of her, using the spectral reach to reach him from there.
This dude right here.
And that is a 15 to hit.
It's
Okay. That is 8 points of magical slashing and 6 points of psychic.
so 8, and 6.
8 and 6. Okay.
Right?
And that's your turn.
All right, that's Cayenne, and now we're going to go to Ren. You're up.
Okay. The guy nearest me, is he facing towards me? Because he attacked Cayenne, right?
No, he's not facing towards you.
All right. Can I backstab him?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to do that. What is that? Advantage?
Yes.
Can I ask? I thought where that skull is, I thought that fire was out.
It is
Okay.
It's blue around it now. It's slippery.
19 to hit.
Blue. I see. Okay.
You hit.
Eight points of damage.
Okay.
17 or 17. 19, 20, 21, 24.
It's
6
you only
points?
get advantage with the first one, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled the same thing on both rolls anyway.
Okay.
And 25 to hit.
Hits.
And he takes another 6 points.
Excellent. Okay. So that was Rin. Takes us to the other ship. The other ship is going to fire another. Actually, took them. It was last round they fired a harpoon. This round they're reloading. Okay. That was their ship, and how? Yeah, there's just a lot to keep track of. So Solvar, you're up.
Okay, I think I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 5-foot squares.
Yes.
That's 25. I can move right about here. Okay, I'm going to take and fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away. Sort of here.
So you do get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, and I am going to bring on
17 to hit.
well, I don't need to hit them with this.
No, you're being
So they're
hit.
hitting you.
Why are they hitting me? I didn't do anything yet.
You flew away.
Attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity.
Oh, little peckerhead. Now these three are going to get it now. Okay, yes, so that thing hits me.
Yep. So you take 7 points of slashing damage.
Guess the bird's not that quick after all, eh, Goose?
Now it's my turn. Is it now my turn?
Yeah.
It's still your turn.
Okay, so is this character, the deck person here, this officer or whatever the hell he is he within 10 feet of me?
Looks like
Which
it.
one?
This
Yes,
guy right
there's
here.
10 feet.
Where are you clicking here?
Yeah, the guy to the right of him. He's within 10 feet of you.
This
He's
guy?
within 10.
He's
Okay,
5 feet
so
away
the
from you. He's right there.
No, the deckhand, our guy.
Oh, this guy, yeah, he's 10 feet away.
Okay, well, anyways, I'm just going to motion to him to close his eyes. And we're going to cast, or not cast, but I'm going to, I am brightly, my feathers are really bright right now. And we are going to do flare. So these three goony goo-goos are going to have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
All three of them.
16.
Okay, so what is it?
21 and 5.
Okay, so what am I measuring that against?
Your spell save DC.
Oh, where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Oh, 15.
So 1 failed, 2 succeeded.
Okay, so the one that failed is actually blind until the end of the turn of their next turn.
Okay, so he's blind.
He's blind. The other ones are okay, but one's blind.
Don't
Okay.
forget the damage on the burning dudes.
What's that?
Yeah, don't forget to roll. Now you roll 2d6 now for the burning guys.
2d6?
Yep.
Oh, we got 5.
Seriously?
Yeah.
5 points.
Oh, and since I cast that flare, I
Yep.
can automatically cast gleam, so I'm going to give myself a temporary 4 points back.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That's all that I can do right now.
Okay, so the crew of this ship, this guy, and he puts out that fire. This guy turns to attack the pirate and hits with a you got hit. Okay. Who else is next here? This guy here. He's reloading the midship ballista. These guys, start with him. And he puts out the fire. Back. Hits. Yeah. Right. There's a lot of them.
Fun to watch him.
Yeah. Just trying to keep track. So yeah, it's gonna have to. And he's reloading up here, which is good. He is going to make an attack on him though. Or it's not his turn yet, so never mind. So he's reloading. He's there. He's there. I think everybody has done something. Yes. Okay, so that's the crew from your side. Now the ship from your side, which can't do anything because they're reloading. The crew's dealing with it. That takes us to their crew. So now we've got this guy. And he misses. Actually, he's get two attacks. And he misses. And Solvar. And that is might hit 18.
Yeah.
And a 14.
Nope.
Okay, so the 18 hit you. Just 3 points of slashing damage. Oh my goodness. The blind guy makes an attack at disadvantage. 13 or 7. No, he misses. This guy will attack back on Ren, actually, because Ren, you attacked him last. So 17 to hit.
My armor class is 17.
Okay. And a miss on the second shot. And 8 points of slashing damage.
Does he have clear footing on a slippery surface?
He's not on a slippery surface.
Okay, thought it was slippery there.
Only here, where the blue thing is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Avoid that square.
Okay, so that was him. So many of them. Jorak,
Yes.
the guy on you,
Bring it.
21 or an 18.
Both hit.
Both hit. Ten points of slashing damage.
Which he takes 6 of us, so it only takes 44.
Okay. This guy's going to move into Rin. 16 or no, misses. So your AC is 17.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them over there, so they're all going to attack that one guy.
No.
I think he's dead.
Oh.
You'll pay for that.
Okay, and I think that's all of them, except for the burning dudes. They are
Jumping in the water.
Yep. Douse the flames.
If they were bright, they would have done that first time around.
Yep. They would have, but they didn't. Or they should have. Either way. So that was their crew. And that now takes us to Jorak. So we'll forget you this time. You're last.
Yay.
I thought I had all bad rolls there, and like all of a sudden you're like 4.
Well, he looks at the guy and he's like, my turn. And he'll start slashing with the assault dagger. So
Okay.
that is a 23 to hit.
Hits.
And at minimal 5 piercing.
Okay.
2 weapon fighting. He slashes with the other hand and hits with attacks with his own fan. That's a 17 to hit.
Okay.
And that is 6 slashing.
Oh. Let's see. Where is he? That's this guy, right?
Yep.
I have to keep track of where I put all these guys because he's already wounded and not marked. So he drops.
5, 10, 15. Second attack, he slashes with the assault dagger on this guy. That is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
That is 8 slashing damage.
8.
And then action surge, he slashes again with the masterwork fan.
Yep.
Oh, that's actually an 11 to hit.
Misses.
All right. That ends his turn.
Okay. So the turn. Now, top of the round. Back up to Cayenne.
Okay, Cayenne will repeat the same attack on the same guy, trying to take him down with her scimitar and using a spectral reach. And that's a 25 to hit.
It hits.
Hits. And 8 points of slashing
Okay.
and 7 points of psychic.
Okay.
So I've now done him 29 total points damage.
Yep. So it's Cayenne. Ren, you're up.
All right. She's going to finish this guy off first. $19.
Yeah, it hits him.
12 points.
Only had 4 left.
And she turns to the other guy that Jorak just smucked.
Yep.
Backhands him for a 21.
Hits.
5 points.
5 points.
And final attack. 13.
Misses.
Okay. And can I make a move?
Yeah, you can move. You haven't done your move action yet.
Is there a rope going across to the other ship yet?
There's several ropes that they've shot. We haven't launched any harpoons over, just theirs.
All right, so I'm going to cross over and board their ship.
Okay. So you're leaving this combat and boarding the enemy ship.
Yes.
Okay, so you get out here. Okay. Rin, that brings us to the other ship. The other ship use its massive harpoon again. It's a 16 to hit the Reaver, and that actually hits. So it does, because someone roll me 2d8 plus 5.
Got it. 14 plus 5. 19.
19 points.
Yep.
So 19 points of damage to the Scarlet Reaver. And this massive harpoon, which is tied off obviously at the other end, sinks into the main mast, and it has secured in place. It's like locked in its spot. That is the ship. And now 18, that brings us to Solvar. You're up.
Right. I am glowing like a freaking fireball again, and we're going to hit these other remaining ones with flare once again.
Okay.
All right, so they have to roll Constitution.
That's a fail. And that's a fail.
And what about the blind bugger?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. Oh, that's a fail. All three of them failed.
All three are now blind. Okay.
I just could see again, and now I'm blinded again.
Okay.
And since they're blind and they can't see me, hang on, I'm going to move. And I am going to take my little birdie friend, and we are going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to move it right about here for now. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
What are you doing there?
Don't
That's
you
it?
know what I'm doing? What are you doing over there?
I'm going to get the other captain.
Okay. Okay, Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Cat.
Okay, so that's it for you?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
It's the Blair Witch.
I can cast Gleam again, but I'll just throw Gleam on myself again. So, plus 4. Let's bring that back. 38. Are we keeping you up?
And he controls this fire, which has still been spreading out of control.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's him.
Ooh. Get him. Get him.
Did.
He's hit those two. This guy is going to forget about Or no, his job is to hit the other ship. So, I don't know. No, actually, he's good.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's them. What is he doing? The targets. Okay. So you see these guys they come down onto the deck.
It's about time.
They've been guarding Captain Darius.
Yeah.
Who steps over to here. And you see daggers. He flips these daggers out. They seem to come out of nowhere. And like a rain of daggers come down on these two individuals that are sitting here.
That are blinded?
Mm-hmm.
That are blinded. And that
And
is...
now they're pin cushions.
So
Because they can't see him coming.
It's a 19.
Vantage.
17.
Is that advantage or automatic hits?
28.
Yeah, advantage.
To say this dude, there's no way in hell. Okay, so it was Darius, and I think that's all of our guys at this point. Okay, so that's our crew.
What about the one at the back?
He already made his attack, I think.
This guy made an attack on him already.
Oh,
He hit him. That's their crew, and then it's the other side. Blind guy is going to try to swing at him, and he hits, actually. So even though he's blind, he slashes into this guy for 8 points.
Amazing, without stumbling over his dead buddy in front of him.
He's only right beside him. He's standing right beside the guy. So he did his. He's dead. He's going to attack Jorak again. 15, 19 to hit. He missed on the first one for sure. At 5 points of damage, slashing.
Tank spell.
Okay. This guy in the back.
that's such a neat trick. I need you to teach me that.
It's
Come
called
on.
growing a shell.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Give me a break.
I don't think I'd look very cute with a shell.
No.
Finally. 6, 8, 9, 10.
You're not a tortoise cat?
No.
Oh, I love torties.
Of course you do.
My Kia is a tortie.
IKEA.
Kia. Mm-hmm.
Who's IKEA?
And crossbow at Rin. Miss. That's a 17 to hit. And that is a 16 to hit.
17 hits.
So you take 6 points of piercing damage as you're crossing a rope.
How much?
Okay.
6.
6. And now it's Jorak. You're up.
All right. Well, this guy's next to me. So first thing I'm going to do is swing a fan at him. My tested
Okay.
fan. Ooh, that is a 25 to hit.
And hits. Big time.
And that is 8 slashing.
Okay.
And if he is still up,
He's up.
He has to make a strength saving throw of, let me see, 15.
15?
Yep.
17.
Damn.
So he saves.
All right. He follows up with the two-handed weapon or two-handed fighting. He follows up with the dagger at him.
Okay.
The assault dagger, that is 18 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 7 slashing. Oh, no. 7 piercing and 1 cold.
8 damage. Okay.
And if he's still up, again, he has to make another strength saving throw.
That's a fail.
Okay. Now he's pushed 5 feet back. Now.
Actually, I'm going to roll something. Oh,
He hit one of those guys.
5,
the
10,
boarding platform, he hits it.
20.
Takes a point of damage.
2 points of damage.
Oh,
And then he'll slash at this guy that's just below the deckhand.
What did I do with him? Either way, he would have fallen into the water. He'll be dead. So
So his second attack, he'll attack the guy just below the deckhand, which will be 22 to hit
that hits.
and 8 slashing. And he'll end his turn up over there.
Okay.
Now, not the guy above him, the guy that was above and to the right.
Oh, over here.
Yeah, that guy.
Never mind that.
Sorry.
You said it was 8 points?
Yes.
Okay. And that was the end of Jorik's turn. Top of the round. Cayenne, you're up.
Cayenne's gonna come down here, through here, over here, and look over the rail to see who's coming, who's still trying to board.
Those 3 individuals are down on a boarding platform, and they are trying to get back to climb back up.
Pull. As I came over there, is that a crate beside me?
Yeah, it's something there. A crate box.
Okay. I set my
And-
scimitar down on it and pull out my crossbow and shoot at that guy that's down below there.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence check first.
Intelligence. Oh boy. Just to check what kind of. Just using the intelligence modifier.
Just intelligence, just a straight intelligence with your intelligence modifier.
Yeah, 10.
10. Okay. You realize that that boarding platform is attached via ropes onto the rail. With a successful athletics check, you could sever those
Oh,
ropes.
I'd try
and
that.
send
Yeah,
all
if I
three
saw
of them
that.
into the water.
I most certainly would try that with my scimitar before I set it down.
Okay. So that is an athletics check as you try to sever the ropes.
That is a 21. 21.
They're all back in the drink again.
They're all back in the water.
Where's the damn
Okay.
shark?
It was
Yeah,
Cayenne,
we're in
the
the damn shark.
Ren, what are you doing? As these 3 guys that are in the water are still shooting at you.
How are they shooting at me in the water? Shouldn't they be trying to swim?
No, they're like backpedaling, and they've got their crossbow. They get disadvantage to hit you.
All right. Well, I'll just throw my fan at them and chop their heads off.
Okay, roll with disadvantage on your attacks because you are crossing a rope.
I'm not there yet.
Nope, it's at least 3 rounds to cross.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Okay. 19.
That hits.
$12.
Okay. Damn it. Did it again.
I like that.
He's weakened, but not dead.
Well, he had a massive heart attack after I hit him in the water. And then the Kraken came and ate the other two.
Don't summon the not Leviathan.
He's not a Leviathan. He's a
Yeah,
Kraken.
don't.
Okay, so that was your turn.
Hang on. I can make 2 attacks with my returning fan.
Yeah, you'll only get 2 attacks this round. You won't get the 3.
Yeah.
But on the rope, it's
So
definitely not.
I'll
And it's
take
still
him
a good
out.
game.
19.
19 hits.
Oh, that's the wrong dice. There it is. 13 points. He bye-bye. And can I continue across now?
And now you can continue moving.
Okay. Bye, guys.
There she goes again.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is not the first ship battle we've had that I've just buggered off and gone on to the opposite ship by myself.
Don't kill the captain this time.
I won't. I'll just break his knees.
Okay. That was Ren, and now that brings us to the other ship. It's reloading. And it's Silver.
All right. What was I going to do? Had it in my mind what we were going to do. Here we are. Okay, so I am going to fly my little butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait a minute. Hold. Oh, I need to be only 60 feet. We'll come back a bit. We'll fly here. This isn't on fire where I'm at, right?
No, the fire's next to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, in that block. Okay.
You're flying, though, right? You're in the air.
Kind of in the air, yes. So what I'm
you're
doing.
off the backboards.
Okay, so I'm going to
take a picture.
I'm going to do guiding spark on Jorak, so he will have advantage on his next attack. And at the same time, I am obviously going to give myself gleam just to bring my HP back a bit. Okay, and I think I am done for this time. Yes.
Thanks, Flappy Bird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you need all the help you get. Come on. You got
I'm
3 of them. You got 3 of them.
Cool.
Oh, we have 2 live guys there.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
3
I thought
live.
there was a skull there.
3.
No, I thought there was one of our deckhands and the
That's
skull.
one of ours.
Yeah, that
No.
skull is a fire.
No.
The
Go
skull
up
is
where Jorak is. Where Jorak
Yeah,
is.
that's three enemies.
That's
So
3
it's
bad
2
guys.
of our deckhands, 3 enemies, 1 Jorak.
Okay, but that deckhand with 15, I thought I had a skull on there.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I
wait,
saw it
he's dead.
earlier.
he
You're
was
right.
there
Yeah,
was a
you're right.
skull there, right?
I saw him earlier. Yep, he did have a skull.
He's dead.
on him.
Oh, come on, it's
He's one of
Lazarus effect. We raised him from the dead. Come on.
No, he did. You lost one.
Okay, I did. I thought I was starting to see things. Little bird.
So you're done?
It was a mirage.
Done.
Okay. So that brings us to the crew of our ship. This guy. So at least 1 hit. Okay.
Was he reloading?
No, he stopped what he
Okay.
was doing.
Okay. Oh, and he's walking across the rope.
Oh, I cut the rope to the boarding platform.
He's trying to climb down to the thing. He's halfway down the side of the ship.
Did Ren go across on that last harpoon rope that they shot across? Is that the rope that she used to get across there?
Yeah, the main rope. You haven't severed all their ropes, just to the boarding platform.
Right. So that last time they shot a harpoon, last round.
It basically is going like, well, where's my pen? Kind of doing, mast is here. It's kind of doing this.
That's the one that Ren went across on?
Yeah, that's the one Ren's crossing on.
And that's the only other harpoon one to our ship?
Nope. There's probably a dozen of them.
Okay, because I just wondered.
I thought there were multiple ropes, so.
So, Jorak, you were going to get attacked once. And both of those attacks missed you. This guy is attacking the... Or this guy.
Wait, why are there two of our guys overboard?
They're not. They're climbing. They're headed over to the other ship.
Keep you from killing.
Oh, no, there is one more of our crew. You see, well, actually, you guys are all engaged. Ren isn't, maybe, but 5, 10, 15. A leap and a spin in the air coming down with a blazing, sparkling scimitar. It cuts through the air, and it kind of has this red magical glow as it follows, comes down. And that is a 26 to hit.
He's almost dead anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's a 7, 15.
I'd say he probably cleaved him right in half.
23. And yeah, that's 31 points of damage.
Yeah, he cut him clean down the middle.
He's down, and then you see him hit the railing, do another leap, and up over top. It's what, 5, 10, 15, 20. Captain Darius is down here. Okay, that's all of our crew and our ship. And now it is their crew. And no, that was them.
Didn't we get another chance to shoot our ballistas at them?
No, the guy came over to help put out the fire.
We're reloading.
It was reloaded. It is sitting loaded. It's sitting here, but no one's manning it at the moment.
Oh.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did we, where Jared is right now, or Jorak, pardon me, not Jared. Jorak is right now. Our little deckhand, did he disappear or did he die? Or
They're
what?
both down.
There was two deckhands in front of them are dead.
Okay, want to make sure. Hey,
there is a deckhand though behind.
Now we have a missing deckhand. Want to make sure.
Yeah, you've lost 2.
Okay.
Yeah, he was trying to save him, but too late.
Okay, so that is it for them. Top of the round. Cayenne, you're up.
Wait. What about my turtle?
Oh, Jorak, it is you again. Damn it. Stop rolling so low.
I'll just go hide in my shell.
He's got an advantage for a reason.
So yeah, the guy on the far right, he's going to swing his Tessin fan because he's a little upset. Well, no, I take it back. He just bonus action. He will activate action surge because seeing the 2 deckhands, he is really miffed right now. That also gives him 8 temp hit points. But first swing on the guy on the far right with his Tessin fan will be 11 to hit.
Misses.
Is
which he
with
follows
rivet?
up. Oh,
Is that
wait,
with-
no, no.
Thank you.
I can't see that. It's blocked. Let me
Yeah,
do that
sorry,
again.
you're good advantage.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, better.
That's a 9.
Oh my lord!
So you missed.
I should change my dice.
That was on your first attack.
Yep. And then he follows up with the assault dagger on him.
Yep.
That's a
Stabby
dirty
stab.
20.
That hits.
And that is 7 piercing, 1 cold.
He's pretty hurt.
And then with his second attack, he'll just follow up with the fan.
Slash again with the fan. Okay.
Slash again with the fan. Much better. This is a 21.
That hits. And I think your minimum damage is probably going to kill him right off the bat.
Yeah, it's 6 slashing.
Okay. He's gone.
And then just hold his ground and growls at the other 2.
Grr.
Okay. So that now it's top of the round. Now it's Cayenne.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Since I see the other 2 heading over there, I'd start heading over there too. So I don't know which way I'd go.
Yep, just
How
towards
far?
the other side.
How far I'd go. Where should I put myself?
Out there.
Oh, just watch those
Yeah,
little
I'll
bobbing
give you-
heads below you.
Yeah, there's people down in the water that will be shooting at you.
Can I shoot at
Um,
them?
Yes, you can, but you'll get a disadvantage just like they do.
Okay.
But so you move to there. Do you shoot down at them in the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is at the disadvantage. Shooting. 14, will that hit?
Yeah. Yes, it does. Just.
Okay. It's 2 piercing. That's 8 points piercing.
Okay. And now we move on to Rin.
Um,
You
How-
will reach the edge of the other ship
yeah.
at the end of the round. However, make me a perception check.
All of us or just one?
No, just Rin.
18.
Over 3.
You're been so busy climbing and trying to stay on this rope and getting across the waves below and the water below, and of course you got arrows flying at you. You look up over at the other ship that you're boarding onto. There's 10 fresh crewmen on the side of the rail,
I can take one.
and they're just looking at you with crossbows out.
Oh my god! Kitty on a stick.
Hmm.
So what are you doing?
I am going to perform a feat of acrobatics using the rope, the slack in the rope, to catapult myself up into the riggings of their ship.
Okay. You've got a very tight line that's been drawn here, and what you end up doing is you cut it, and you use the remaining slack to swing and get up and spin and try to go towards the ring. I need you to make me an acrobatics check, DC 20.
Ooh. 23.
Okay, you spin up. You think you're going to fall short. You're falling. You're going down. You see the water below you, the side of the deck, the railing. You see these 10 armed individuals watching you as you leap up into the, and you just manage to grab hold near the bottom, and you're holding on to the rigging. So you are on the enemy ship, and that's your action. That's where you are. You're kind of there. That was Rin. Now it's their ship turn. They have reloaded. They are sending the thing catapult across again. That hits the ship, and it does 2d8. I think it's 2d8 damage. Yeah, so someone roll me 2d8 plus 5.
Got it. 16 for 21.
21 points of damage to the Scarlet Reaver. So it's taken 40 points of damage in this combat.
Ouch.
Okay, so that's the ship. Now it is on to Solvar. You're up.
Okay, before I do anything, I am going to tell this gentleman that's to my right, a diagonal to my right, to get back on that rigging thing and man the our weapons, for God's sakes. We don't need them over here. So I'm going to tell him to go over there. Then what I'm going to do is flutter by myself and give an advantage again. I'm going to throw Gleam on there. Is it Gleam? I think it's Gleam or Spark. No, Spark.
Spark. You're giving advantage to Jorak?
Giving advantage to Jorak again, and hopefully he could do something.
Okay.
Change dice, right, Jorak?
Oh, yeah, let me do that.
Yeah.
But it's not Jorak's turn yet. So that was Solvar's action.
Correct.
So now it is the crew of our ship. There's nothing he can do there. So he is.
Thank you.
He is going to make an attack with the
Fire.
ballista. Someone roll me 3d10.
I'll do that with my new dice.
You better roll high.
Oh, it's a 20 again.
20 points.
20 points.
Okay, so their ship is down to 78 hit points. Almost at half hull integrity. Okay.
What about the guy below Jorak?
Let's
Yeah, he still has to go. So, and he's actually going to stay here with Jorak to fight. And he hits once. 8 points of damage.
Nice. Good shot.
Thank you.
Arr.
Arr.
Oh, and the captain still has to go.
I'm going to take one off there.
Stands on the edge of the railing, and the same way you've seen, or Cayenne would have seen it, these daggers come out from the sides and just fly down, and there's like a rain of daggers coming down on those two guys in the water.
Ooh.
4 hits on the one. And 3 hits on the other.
Little fucker survived.
Yep.
The other one didn't, did he?
11 plus. Nope. He died.
He went below the water.
Okay, I think that's everybody. Except for their side now have to go. So there's only 2 left aboard our ship.
Mm-hmm.
This is still under control. Actually, this has now gotten back out of control because no one is tending to it.
I will attempt
Tail
to.
feathers are getting singed there, birdie boy.
I will attempt
I
to.
thought that one was out. Oh no.
No, we never really finished it.
No, it was kept under control.
Okay.
So that's them, and these two have to attack. One is going to attack the guy on our side and misses. That's going to miss Shorak, and that's going to miss. They missed the both of you. And Shorak, you're up, and you have advantage.
All right. Well, I'm going first for the injured one. So here goes a test and swing. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. That's a 15 to hit.
That hits just.
15 is not almost a nat 20.
Well, the dice was on a 20 and slowly rolled over to the next number. So the dice almost hit a nat 20.
And then the dice looked up at you and said, "Psych!"
That is 8 slashing.
Okay.
He follows up with the assault dagger, 2-weapon fighting. That's only 11 to hit.
Misses.
And then his second attack is with the fan.
Okay, and these are with advantage.
Are they all supposed to be with the fan? Just the next attack. Oh. I haven't been doing that. Let me double roll the assault dagger. Which is a 15.
I thought you were hitting. Are you not hitting the one that's already been injured?
Yeah, I have been.
Okay.
I thought you were hitting the one right in front of you.
No, I'm taking out the injured one first. I'm focus firing.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
He did say that.
Okay. What was the damage on the dagger?
8 piercing and 1 cold. So 9 total.
So 9. Do you have any more attacks, or that was it?
And his second attack will be with the fan. These rolls so slow. 26.
Okay, damage.
And that's going to be another. Oh, that's going to be minimal. 5 slashing. And that's it.
Okay. Great. So that's the end of the round. Top of the round, Cayenne, you're climbing across. You don't really know what's going on behind you. There's smoke in the air and from flames and fire. The other side, other ship has also got fires going on because the crew has been firing over onto their side as well. You're again, what are you doing at this point? Continuing to cross?
Continue to cross.
Okay. So you get about halfway to the other ship. And you notice the same thing at the other end. You're noticing there's fresh armed individuals on the other side.
Oh.
So that's what you notice when you get there. So that was okay. Next up, Ren, you're up in the riggings. Before you even move, okay. And your armor class is 16 or 17, correct?
Yep.
Oh no.
How
Oh,
far
no.
did Cayenne get away from the railing where those archers, crossbowmen are standing?
You're about 15 feet from them.
Excellent. I didn't get a chance since
it
wasn't my turn.
Oh, did you want to do an action on your turn other than climb across the rope?
Well, if I'm allowed to, if that's not my action.
Yeah, it was your action climbing across the rope. I just didn't think you were attacking. I thought you were just climbing across the rope.
Well, I wanted to know if I could Do an astral step.
Astral step aboard their ship.
Yep, right behind him. Behind the crossbow people. Well,
Okay.
10 feet behind him. 10 feet behind the crossbow people.
All right. So we'll get you to the other side. So we'll take you out of this equation at the moment. You are now off the board. Anyway, so Ren, you take 15 points of piercing damage as 4 crossbow bolts sink into you.
Oh, you're going to pay for that.
That was on, and now it's your turn. That was before you were even taking an action. What are you doing, Ren?
I'm adjusting my hit points. Okay, so I'm going to drop down right in front of the pile of people and start attacking wildly.
Right next to where Kyan just astral stepped to.
No, on the other side of them.
Oh,
In
that's what I'm
between-
saying. I astral stepped behind them, on like
Oh.
10 feet onto the deck. Behind them, like
Okay. Yeah, you're behind them.
21.
That hits them.
Um, 9.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Okay.
6. 18 points.
Okay.
19.
Hits.
12 points.
Okay. Still up.
Wow.
And looking pretty pissed off.
So am I.
So that was yours. And then we go to the other ship. It's reloading. Okay, and they're doing that. So that's fine. That takes us to Silvar.
All right, I am going to make an attempt to try and get this fire under control, and I'm going to say to the deckhand that is next to Jorak to come and help with this. So that's what I'm doing at this point in time.
Okay, make me a persuasion check first.
Okay, persuasion. What do I add to that? Persuasion, where are you? You're +2. 19.
Okay. Cool. And make me an athletics check.
Oh. Athletics is 16.
Fire's out.
Okay. Yay!
Okay. That's over. Takes us to the crew on our side. At this point, Captain Darius is standing on the edge of the railing. This guy is starting to bolt out, by the way. You get an attack of opportunity, Jarak, as he leaves your space.
Attack of
He's
opportunity.
trying
Is that
he
with
gets-
advantage
he's
because of the
probably-
gleam?
Yep.
Oh, well, that's going to be la 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 la. 22 to hit,
Okay.
and with a little bit of 7 slashing.
Okay. Wounded. Captain Darius yells out at this point, "Board the vessel, bring me the captain." And that with that, we're going to end episode 20.
Can we keep the vessel if we win it?
of course.
Of course.
Salvage rights, right?
It's the spoils of war.
We get to keep both vessels.
So,
All 3.
with that said, where are we at here? We are at act. We're still, actually, we're kind of here. type of thing. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching, for tuning in to episode 20, Smoke Over Rustfall. It's been more of a pirate at sea combat-orientated adventure. As you can see, the boarding of a vessel, it's a slower combat situation because there's just a lot of individuals to deal with. Ship-to-ship combat would be a little bit different, which I was hoping we were going to get to this episode. But we will obviously get to it next episode because it took a little longer to get where we are than I thought it would. So
kind of doing ship, kind of.
You're doing good too.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys cleared the bad guys off of your ship. The fires are put out on your ship. There are now fires on the enemy ship. There are 10 fresh crewmen that look a little tougher than this batch on the other side, and obviously the captain there somewhere awaits. So for those of you that have tuned in and watched, come in next Thursday for episode 21 to find out what happens aboard this abandoned brig and this enemy cutter ship that the crew has boarded to go after their captain. So tune in next week, and until then, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and hit that little bell icon. We love you all very, very much. And I hope you tune in next time, and may all your rolls be critical, not just the 20, but also the 1, because the 1 can be just as much fun. Bye for now, everybody.